Everybody's job in their human existence is to work on themselves. Remember who we are. Remember who the F you are. Do I even still want to do this? Developing a growth mindset is crucial. It's crucial. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of the Let's Just Be Real podcast. I'm your host, Marissa Tong. Thank you so much for tuning into another episode this week. I'm really excited to be back with another episode. So, yes, the podcast is out late. Okay, I'm sorry. It's been a week, y'all. I am adjusting still. Like, I just hit my 1 month mark of officially living in Cali, and it's been an adjustment. It's been really smooth, but I'm also just moving at a different pace during this period of my life right now, or chapter, I guess I should say. I'm just moving at a different pace. I think the past, I don't even know, y'all, like maybe 10 years, but definitely like the past 4 or 5 years, I've just been on like go mode, like heavy go mode. And I think it's just time to slow down a bit and to pick up a different pace. I'm also putting my energy into a lot of different things, but I want to make sure that I'm balancing where I'm putting my energy and how, and making sure that I'm not overexerting myself or overextending myself or becoming burnt out, I guess, because I definitely have experienced burnout in the past, especially last year. Last year, I would say, was the first year that I really felt like, do I even still want to do this? Like, and that's with a lot of things, because I have a lot of different components in my business. So, the podcast, the classes, online classes, confidence coaching, like I do a lot. So at some point I was just like, why am I even doing all this? Like, what is the point? Like, where is this going? Like, what am I doing? And you guys can go back and listen to old episodes if you're new here. Okay. If you're new here, you're probably like, girl, what are you talking about? Why are you ranting right now about burnout? Like, what's going on? But if you're new here, welcome. So I'm Marissa. I am the founder and CEO of Real Rhythm Dance and Fitness, and this is my podcast. We just talk real shit. We get real about different topics, but especially talking about just adulthood, lifestyle, wellness, dance, fitness, entrepreneurship, all that good stuff, relationships, all that real life stuff. So, welcome. We are currently in our self-love series for the month of February. I can't believe February is almost over. Like, that's crazy. It is a short month. It's the shortest month of the year. So yeah, February is almost over. We're heading into March. I'm really excited because I have my first retreat of the year coming up, the Phoenix Rising Retreat in Arizona. There's still one spot available if you guys want it. So if you want it, hit me up. I got you. But I'm really excited for that. And then we have our Greece retreat coming up in May. Really excited for that as well. So yeah, there's a lot coming up. And I think that's one of the reasons why I'm moving just at a slower pace. I'm like, there's a lot to look forward to this year. Like, I know things are really going to turn up at some point of the years. So I'm kind of preserving my energy and kind of just in chill mode right now. I don't know. I'm in like preservation and preparation mode. That's what it is. I'm like preparation mode right now. So things are definitely happening, but they're happening slowly, and I'm taking my time, which I like. We're still in the winter, and I think about it that way. Like, we're in winter. It's a time of slowing down, just allowing the seeds that we've planted to kind of like, get ready. They're soiled, we just got to water them a little bit, and by the time spring summer gets here, like, shit's gonna be popping off. So I'm really excited. Yo, 2025 just started and it already feels like it's been like 5 years. I desperately need a break, and I feel like so many of y'all also are feeling the exact same way. So I want to invite you on my next couple of retreats coming up for 2025. This is really, really exciting. So we have 3 retreats coming up. Let's talk about the first one. So we have the Phoenix Rising Retreat that's going to be in Sedona and Scottsdale, Arizona from March 13th to the 17th. So we're going to be spending 4 nights, 5 days in the desert, soaking up the sun, but also deeply transforming into the next version of ourselves. I am super excited for this. Registration is closing very soon. So if you're interested, make sure you grab your spot as soon as possible. We're getting close to retreat season, boo. Okay, so these flight prices are about to hike up. We just need to make sure we have our ducks in order. Okay, where are we going this year? Let's manifest it. Let's write it down. Let's book it and put that deposit in. So, the second retreat we have going on is going to be in Greece. This is the goddess retreat happening in Mykonos and Andros. Now, if you guys don't know anything about Andros, it is a hidden gem in Greece, okay? It's beautiful, it's tucked away. It is the authentic Greek experience without all of the high tourism and craziness happening in certain parts of Greece. So we're going to be splitting our time in Mykonos and Andros. Really excited for this. This is going to be a chance to connect with your feminine energy, to connect with nature and the ocean, and to really just get back to you, to your beautiful self. And our last retreat happening is going down August 8th to 11th in Seattle, Washington. And this is going to be a retreat specially curated for women of color. Now, 2025, honey, we already have so much going on, especially with this presidency. Let's just be real. And I think that women of color, specifically Black women, really need to protect their peace and up their self care this year. So, this one is for y'all, babes, okay? The unmasking retreat. This is an opportunity to remove the mask, show up fully as yourself, authentically heal, get within community, really have fun, and prioritize your health, wellness, and joy. Again, this is happening August 8th to 11th. Now, this one is application required, so you can head to our website, fill out the application, and if you want to drop your deposit, if you come in, girl, and you fit them qualifications, then let's go. Okay, let's book it. Put yourself first. February is all about self-love, it's all about self-care, and it's all about tapping into you. So let's get back to the essence of ourselves. Let's love on ourselves, and I'll see you guys wherever we're going. But anyway, getting back to February, y'all, I'll be getting off on a whole different topic. So it's February, it's self love month. Okay. The month is almost over, but this month we've been talking about all things self love, confidence, okay, pouring into yourself. So we've been tapping into these conversations, these solo conversations. I've been saving my guest episodes for March. So, March, I'm going to be putting out my guest episodes. But yeah, I'm just using this month to really connect with y'all, also to connect with myself. Like, self love is really something that I've been trying to tap in more to, and like having grace with myself, having patience with myself. So, we're going to dive into that a little bit deeper today. We're going to talk about falling in love with the journey, falling in love with your journey, because everybody's journey is different. Nobody's journey is going to look the same. And yes, a lot of people have similar paths and journeys and places and things that they've done or been to, but everybody gets there in a different way, in a unique way, in a specific way. Everybody's here on this earth to learn different lessons. Everybody has to go through different trials and tribulations and to be able to learn and to get to the place where they need to be. Everybody's sole purpose is different. Everybody has a different mission. So once you are aware of that, and I think that also comes with having and building some type of spiritual relationship, whether you want to call it God, the universe, or spirit, whatever it is, Mother Earth. But once you have that connection and that understanding of who you are and why you're here, and knowing that your journey is your journey and your purpose is your purpose, like nobody else can replicate that. And we're here all to work on ourselves at the end of the day. Everybody's job in their human existence is to work on themselves, to evolve, to become better, to grow, to learn, to spread their wisdom and their knowledge with the next person, so the next person can be inspired. And that doesn't mean that we get to skip lessons just because I studied someone's story or I've listened to their stories and their lessons and I can apply it to my life, that doesn't mean that I get to skip my lessons and my journey. Like, I'm still going to have to go through those things regardless. Now, I think that we can definitely make our lives easier at some point. I definitely think we can make the journeys a little less rocky if we are tapped into our higher self, right? Our higher self is basically, think about yourself in like godlike form, right? A lot of people, they don't like to think that they are connected with God in that way, but it's like for you to say, like for the churches and whoever to teach you that you are a child of God, but not to teach you that you have that same level of consciousness if you really tapped into it, right? If you were really able to connect with God at any moment, if you knew that you were able to do that, why wouldn't you consider yourself to be godlike, So once you are able to tap into your higher self and you're able to connect with God easily, whether that's through prayer, meditation, whatever, right? Then you can start to get the impulses and you can start to listen to those nudges and your gut, right? Your gut is your intuition. So listening to your gut, listening to your intuition, that's going to help us avoid those super, super hard lessons. And not saying that they're not going to come, but I think they come a little bit more frequently and a little bit more often when we are not tapped into our intuition and our higher knowing or our higher self. So it's really important that we are tapped in. Okay. How do we tap in? Again, going back to prayer, meditation, taking the time, taking a couple minutes in the morning just to connect with your breath, to pray, whatever it is that you need to do, going outside in nature, sitting, I don't know, stare at a tree, like stare at the clouds, stare at the sun, let the sun hit your forehead, like whatever it is that you need to do to get you connected with the earth and with your body and with yourself before you go into the craziness and the madness and the traffic and Instagram and all of that. It's like, let's take the time to just tap into who we truly are. So once you are tapped into that, I think our journeys can be a little smoother. The roads can be a little clearer, right? We don't have all these roadblocks because it's like, okay, I learned that on the last lesson. Am I going to apply that now? Right? Like, and I think we always get tested. I don't think, I know. Okay. I'm constantly being tested and I've been tested for the same things, right? Until I was able to apply the lesson from the last time, right? But it's like if you're not applying what you learned the last time through whatever challenges that you face, whatever it is, for some people, I feel like their main challenge in life is going to be something related to relationships. For some people, it's going to be money challenges. For some people, it's going to be speaking up for yourself, So, like, I feel like everybody has that one thing that they came into this world to learn, right? And it could change. I feel like it can change, like maybe as a teen, you had to learn about relationships and setting boundaries and respecting yourself. And then maybe in your 20s, it has more to do with money. Maybe in your 30s, it's more career and purpose. So I feel like depending on where we are in life, right? How fast we're learning, how fast we're going through the lessons, and also like our mindset. So that's why like mindset work and developing a growth mindset is crucial. It's crucial. It's crucial if you want to build a life that is meaningful and that is constantly evolving and you are constantly moving towards a bigger and a better and a healthier life ultimately. So oh my God, y'all. So I just bought a brand new pair of professional dance heels from Burju Shoes, and I am completely obsessed. These are not only fashionable, but they're completely, absolutely comfortable. They're so lightweight, they fit my foot like a glove, and my feet are just completely happy. Versus when I first started taking heels classes and teaching heels classes, I was just picking up random heels from department stores and they were killing my feet. My feet would be swollen, I would have blisters, they would scuff up the floor at the dance studio. So I'm so happy that I came across across Berger shoes. These are without a doubt the best heels in the industry, and a few celebrities including Chloe Bailey, J-Lo, and Megan Thee Stallion have been spotted wearing these during their big performances, so you know they're good. You absolutely need to invest in yourself this year and stop wasting your money on shoes that will only last you a week, girl, okay? If you're looking to level up and get into your heels bag and, just build your confidence, you're gonna need the right shoes. So these shoes will completely level up your dancing and help build your confidence because you're not worried about how your feet feel. Me and my clients have been wearing Berger shoes for a few years, and I'm honestly never gonna switch back. Like, I would never switch back to a department store heel, okay, honey? These shoes are lightweight, stylish, durable, and they come in a variety of different heel heights and styles for every different type of dance. The service is incredible, and if you need to exchange a size, they'll quickly help you do that. I do recommend ordering one full size up since these shoes are meant to hug your foot. So check out the amazing selection at bergershoes.com. Use my discount code RISFITKitty. That's RISSFITKITTY to save some cash on your next purchase. And let's get to dancing. I think the last thing I want to say before we wrap up is knowing that you are going to have your journey and knowing that your journey is going to look whatever it needs to look like for you. I think then we can start to take the comparison factor out. And I think it's super heavy and challenging for the millennials, especially because we were born into the age of social media. So it's like we're constantly seeing what other people are doing. And that's not the way that we're supposed to live. We're not supposed to be seeing what everybody else is doing all the time. So I want us to stop the comparison. I want us to continue to show up for ourselves. I want us to continue putting in the work for ourselves and continuing to remember who we are, remember who the F you are, okay? I put that like in my Instagram notes today. I think that's what it's called. I don't know. But remember who you are, remember why you're here, remember why you are in the place you are right now, whether that's good or bad. And I want you to focus on that. And I want you to embrace the journey. Fall in love with your life and your journey and your story because it's beautiful. And you're going to look back one day and be like, okay, that was my story. Like, I did that. Nobody is you, okay? You are no one else. You are you. You are one of one. You are number one. You are the only one, as Beyonce said in Alien Superstar. As she said in Alien Superstar, okay? I'm number one. I'm the only one. That is my song. I love that song. I love Alien Superstar. But anyway, y'all, we're going to wrap the episode here because it is a little late. I don't know if y'all hear my voice is a little raspy because it's my bedtime, okay? But I'm recording this on the late night tip. I will be editing this right away so I can get it out to y'all. But thank you so much, first of all, for tuning in today, for listening to this episode. I hope that you feel inspired to embrace your journey, to continue on this journey of self-love, of improvement, of growth, of knowledge, of wisdom, and learning the lessons and applying them. Okay, we are applying the lessons. We're not just going through them and complaining and crying and going through the rock bottoms. Like, nah, we're making the changes that we need to make. We are pivoting, we are moving in the right direction, and we are not tolerating bullshit. So I want to encourage y'all to continue showing up for yourself, continue tuning into this podcast if you were trying to glow up and grow up this year, okay? Oh, I like that. Glow up and grow up because we're grown. We're grown over here. So thank you so much. If you love this episode or if you've been loving the show, don't forget to leave a rating and review on Apple or Spotify, whichever one you listen to. And we now have a new podcast YouTube channel. So it's Let's Just Be Real Pod on YouTube, and we'll be posting more exclusive podcast content over there, including more episode highlights, more podcast clips, and all that good stuff. So go subscribe. Also follow us on Instagram, RiskFitKitty, Let's Just Be Real Pod. I'll be dropping a new Substack in the next couple of days, so look out for that. Make sure you subscribe to my Substack as well, and I will see you guys in another episode. Bye, y'all.